Did he really do a belly flop? I think he did. Is he just looking in the elevator? Yeah. Want to do this part. Okay, we have to. You know what, though? We have so many shotgun shells. We have 106. This is ridiculous. Let's start using them. You know what's the downside to that, actually? Now that I'm thinking of it. The recoil makes it so that I can't immediately step forward and stomp it. And that's not great for the lying figures, because they can slither across the ground, so I'm not going to use the shotgun for that. It's interesting. I can't get through here because of the wire stretched across the path. I think he could probably cut that with, one of his many tools, but, you know, I'm not gonna. And notice how there is no map here. He's making it as we go. I wish Harry would have done that in Nowhere. I don't wanna! I don't wanna! Hi! He is much faster than before, because he's put his great knife away. Look at this. And now we have it. What could this be used for? I don't want to even think about it. So the great knife. I can't tell what my health is because, like, this room is red. Okay, so the great knife. Massive weapon wielded by Pyramid Head. Hard to use, but lethal. Here's the problem. It's very slow. And when you're wielding it, can't move fast. Let's see what Pyramid Head thinks about this. Oh, he's still here. Yeah, he's probably gonna be really mad at us about the Great Knife. Okay, so what people do, and I've seen people do this even on normal playthroughs, is like they just use a normal weapon until they get like right up to the enemy, and then they equip the Great Knife, and then they can use it. We have the overhead swing. And, I think we can do a little swipe, but, I'm not really gonna be using this. Is Pyramid Head not here anymore? After we took his Great Knife, he just kind of took the L and went. Did we get anything else besides the Great Knife? I completely forgot. Oh, and I just remembered, I can it's not mapped to my controller. But I can reload by just pressing R. Changes the Labyrinth layout, but I think that's the correct one. Yeah.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Stay right there. Where else is she gonna go? Hey, I killed you. Hey. What was the ladder down here for? I don't think there are any extra rooms or anything, that I can find right now. Oh no, this was just... Huh. Oh no, this is a different area. Yeah. It's just meant to trip us up. That's why it's called the Labyrinth. gonna say it. But you know what I'm thinking. Gotta get this whole map filled out. Because I want to. Yeah, that's the way I came. Remember how quickly Harry would fire his shotgun? I didn't even know he could come down here. Oh, shit. Took away all my health instantly. Was it worth it? No. Hey, Pyramid Head. Look what I got. I don't think he liked that. Okay. I'm just gonna run. There's a newspaper on the ground. It's stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. The body of a man later identified as Thomas Orozco, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the lying face down. The probable cause of death is multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and to the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 at midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. Orozco, I'm just going to tell you the name, and had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the motive was not robbery, but a crime of passion, I think.
Daddy, don't!
This is Abstract Daddy. I think I am gonna use shotguns for shotgun shells instead of get off me. Instead of the rifle. We'll save the rifle for a little later.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like you always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never.
These, the holes in the wall really get me. Hey, do you think the TV still works, maybe? I never noticed that before, but in the cutscene you could see that the The ceiling was made of grating. Grating? Is that a word? Grate. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. This man was hanged for the crime of counterfeiting. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of swindling. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of arson. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of thievery. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of kidnapping. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of murder. Justice and revenge have been served. Remember their locations. Notice. Only the Sinless One can help you here. Mistakenly pull on a criminal's rope, and your reward will be returned to you in a shape most wondrously strange. Just note their relative locations. This puzzle, all it is, at least on normal mode, is just an exercise in reading comprehension. So let's read it. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. The next one, with his smile and sweet, stole poor children off the streets to men who dressed unsavory. He sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the country jail. The artist with his daunting skill tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain he was undone, when the ink he'd used did start to run. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up, out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burned, the sheriff, with no place to turn, did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? 6 feet long and 6 men wide, round their necks the noose be tied. Jeremy Blaustein really flexing with that one. Alright, so let's look at this again. It's just reading comprehension. I know a lot of people on the internet lack that skill, but hopefully this should remedy that for some of you. So, the first one killed the butcher man. What we're doing now, it says free the innocent man, and only the innocent one will help you, so we have to pull the rope of the one who is innocent. Now, which one is innocent? Let's see. This one is about the murder. He killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. That's murder. It's not up to debate whether or not he was innocent, because it literally says he did it. The next one, with his smile and sweet, stole poor children off the streets to men who dressed unsavory. He sold them into slavery. Kidnapping, again, it says he did it. Breaking into a home at night, the thief, he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the country jail. It says he did it. That's robbery. The artist with his daunting skills tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain he was undone when the ink he'd used did start to run. Counterfeiting, it says he did it. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. That's, swindling? Thievery? I don't remember. 3 houses, but again, it says he did it. 3 houses into ashes burned. The sheriff, with no place to turn, did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. So, right there, the sheriff just used the man as a scapegoat. He didn't do it. So it's the arsonist who is innocent, and the arsonist is right here. So, it's pretty easy. It's another one of those puzzles that's like, it's simpler than you think. And if you're wrong, monsters will appear in the hallway. Looks like we weren't wrong. Key of the Persecuted. The paper that was covering the corpse's face is lying here. I can't turn the handcuffs unless I remove the handle unless I remove the handcuffs. So, okay, yeah.
Maria? Maria? Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why? Mary.
There's nothing else for me in this room. The song is called Fermata in Mystic Air. I mean, like all the songs Akira Yamaoka does, it's amazing. But it's also one of the songs that just has a cool name. Like so many of his songs, like Rain of Breast Petals, Fermata in Mystic Air, End of Small Sanctuary, Walk on Vanity Ruins. Oh, they're so cool. The name on the tombstone is scratched up. It's too scratched up to read. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Miriam K. Traitor. That was one of the kids that Walter Sullivan killed. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Walter Sullivan. An epitaph is inscribed here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. Is Billy Locaine's grave not here? Or if it is, it's too scratched up to read. There's a deep hole here, but there's nothing inside. Eddie Dombrowski. Angela Orozco. James Sunderland. It looks like this is our hole. It was made for me.
Eddie, what are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that. Eddie, have you gone nuts? I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James. Hey, I didn't mean anything. Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
You know, James, if there ever was a wrong thing to say to somebody... This scene is hilarious. Just two grown men standing together and just shooting, taking turns shooting each other. Oh, that was at the same time.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Ah! Point blank. Whoops. This is the only thing, the only part of the game where I feel like it is unintentionally clunky. The only part. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna do that with the knife.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being. A human being. Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
There's nothing written on this stationery. I feel like something bizarre is going on here. And there is no way to save Eddie. I mean, you might think there would be. If you're going off of like, well, we could save Sybil, we can't save Eddie. Alright. So after descending and descending all those holes, going down the elevator for so long, going down staircases, seemingly endless, we get to the end of this labyrinth, and we open the door, and